Welcome to week 9. Week 9 of our School of Line Dancing 101. I can't believe that time flies. As I said, we covered a lot of basics already. Now, if you notice, obviously the progression is really getting more complicated now. Because when we talk about rolling rhythm, this is something that was, I guess, not present in the line dancing world maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago. Because I only saw this when it was introduced to us when we went to Pikes Peak in 2017. That's when we got to see Rolling Rhythm by Michelle Burton. That's going to be the main focus. There's only 16 count in that dance, which is on the main top of your spreadsheet. Okay? So to me, that is the basic rolling rhythm, 16 count. And you're going to say, oh, that's easy, because we've been doing 32, right? 4 sets of 8. We've gone through longer, which is 64, which is obviously longer than what is norm. But the steps are simpler, and we're going to come up with our own structure here in class. So what is rolling rhythm? It's obviously used for slower music. And they say it's using the 1 and a, 2 and a timing, which is also present when she describes the step sheet. It says 1 and a, 2 and a timing is a Viennese waltz. So technically, they have combined Viennese waltz into line dancing. Again, non-existent during the early days of line dancing. So where does it come in? Going back to our main premise that we always work on 8 count. Okay, what happens then if we insert the rolling count we're talking about? It happens here. 4 and a. Okay, that will be and a. So that means there's a syncopation, which is N, and a short B, which is A. They call it like a half of a beat. That is a quick one. This happens on 4 and A, 8 and A. That is from her step sheet. And as I said, I describe it to you on the first line. 1, 2, 3, 4 and A, 5, 6, 7, 8 and A. Okay. I went further. On the second line on your spreadsheet, notice that I even converted it for you because it's always nice and easier to do it corresponding to the foot, right? That is right alternate. Just like I always tell you in regular class, you alternate the sequence. Right, left, right. That means there's 3 in here. Left, right, left. That means right, left, right again, and left, right, left. Did I write it correctly? Yes. Right? So as long as you shuffle your feet in this sequence, you will be in the right foot. Okay. If you happen on the wrong foot, you're still in rhythm, but then you are not going to be able to execute the second one. Okay, because obviously that's how it's created. So that is a rolling count that they call rolling rhythm. Okay. On that dance that we're going to use, notice that the second half is different on the 16. And that 16 count. She only used this part. Okay. And I'm also learning, because obviously when I learned this 8 years ago, I'm just purely following this. So let's do another color for now. So this is repetition, basically. And the second one, I'm sorry, and here, up to this one. Okay, so that means she will only use, or Michelle uses right, left, right, left, right. And then it changes on the second one. It only becomes 5, 6 up, and then 8 up. So that means it was reduced. Okay, so that means it's just used later when I demonstrate. But what I'm saying is it was created I'm sure for everybody to learn 1.5 rolling rhythm and then return here. That's basically what is happening there. Later, which as I said, I will help you and which Adelina have tested, I made a 32 count pattern that is more complete. Okay? So that means if you look at the box, you will focus after you learn on the basic rolling rhythm that I call Michelle Burton's stance. You will notice the one in the box is already created for you. I also created an instructional video yesterday. This spreadsheet is submitted to Ticket and Copperman this morning. What I did here is notice I repeated this 3 times because and you will learn more if I do this 3 times. And I'm trying to create a balance here. So 3 times it is. Okay, that will be 24. Then I added the 4th set to be option 1 is our famous 1 to 8. Okay? Straight down. That would be the easiest pattern. And then of course I added an option 2 where it will be more sophisticated for the level 2 classes that we have also. But at some point we will learn it too. So that means I changed the set 4 on option 2 to make it a little bit more challenging. And I think that one is replicating a little bit of this from Michelle Burton, but then I adjusted it because I ended up using body roll that we call, okay? So that's basically the premise of what we're doing today. Rolling rhythm was again, it's 1 and up timing or bien small. 1, 2, 3, 4 and up, 5, 6, 7, 8 and up. That will be the rhythm of the dance we're going to learn today. Originally written by Michelle Burton for a country music called Girl Crush. And then in 2017, Jill Thompson's Szymanski taught us in Colorado using Perfect Symphony by Ed Sheeran and Rhea Bocelli.